Let's quickly turn our attention to the early game. Newcastle smashed Barcelona. Well, smashed by Barcelona, sorry. And here's their manager, Eddie Howe, speaking about their defensive shambles.
Yeah, our defending today was not at the level that it was just a few days ago at Chelsea. Starting with the first goal where two players slip, then we concede a set play. Then probably the big moments, the penalty. So as well as we played in the first half, and I thought we were outstanding in many aspects. It was really a great representation of how we want to play. We had too many individual errors within the performance to sort of carry that great performance through, because really, if we'd performed anywhere near or defended anywhere near the level we can, I think we'd have been leading at half-time, not trailing.
Yeah, that was Eddie Howe there speaking after the game. Let's hear the reaction from talkSPORT's Adrian Durham as well, straight after Newcastle got smashed.
Eddie Howe was given a striker stroke midfielder for £65 million last summer. He stayed on the bench, Nick Voltemade. Johan Visser, expensive signing, stayed on the bench. Questions have to be asked about either the recruitment or Eddie Howe's refusal to use those expensive players. And I think all talkSPORT listeners know by now, my policy is when you get absolutely hammered, the manager has to at least offer his resignation. Now, whether that's accepted by the Newcastle board or not, that's what Eddie Howe has to do, in my opinion.
It's funny football, right? Because at half-time, that penalty, the Trippier pen, and it is a pen, he's lucky to stay on the pitch, in my opinion. At that moment, Newcastle had Barca rattled. They were playing well. They were the better side. And they conceded that penalty just for half-time, and that was probably the turning point in the game. The Fermin Lopez goal is a thing of beauty.
It is.
And once they conceded that goal, and they've gone down 4-2 on the night, that was it.
Yeah.
But they were good, Newcastle. They just didn't have the staying power and, in the end, quality that Arsenal have got.
Yeah, I think it's a bit harsh.
It was a chastening defeat in the end. It was a tough, because they didn't. If that's not the game I was over the two legs, it wasn't a 7-2. 8-3 in the end. It was an 8-3 aggregate score. That's not the two legs I saw. But the second half of the second leg, Barcelona, they just stretched away, mate. Stretched away.
Yeah, let's go to Nick. He's a Newcastle fan. All right, Nick?
All right, Nick.
Yeah, hi, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm all right, Nick. Obviously, you've ended up getting battered tonight. But as Jay said, and I kind of agree, I thought he's done all right.
Yeah, first half was okay, but second half got away from us. But that's a bonkers statement from Adrian Durham, saying that Eddie Howe should offer his resignation. I mean, where do you stop with that? I mean, some teams, well, look at Chelsea the other night, they got battered as well. Is Rosenior meant to offer his resignation after that as well?
Probably should, to be fair.
Like, where do you stop? Like 5, 6, 7, 8-0. Fair enough, they're battered in the first half, but like say, even the first leg, 1-1. Even that first half of tonight,
the two penalties have killed you. The two penalties at St James's and tonight. Those two penalties, last kick of the game in the first leg, and the last kick of the first half in this leg. Those two penalties are the reason you've got not necessarily gone out, but those two are absolute wonders.
Fine margins.
Yeah.
But again, to have Voltemade on the bench and Visser, fair enough. There's always going to be like a counter-attacking game, so they don't really come into that style of play for that. You know what it's like in Europe?
Yeah.
Counter-attacking, no problem. And it's Barca at the end of the day. You know, they came on a lot in the last sort of 5-6 weeks. So,
I thought Eddie Howe got his tactics right. It's just those moments that the big teams not just manage to open up, but take advantage of. And I think just...
Nick, here's a question for you, though. Obviously, we have... Voltemade and Visser, they have struggled, right? And you have paid decent money for him.
Mm-hmm.
What does he need to do, Eddie Howe? Because they are his signings, and he has to make them work somehow.
They are his signings, but look when we had to make those signings. He was after Ekitike, he was after Vert or whatever it is as well. He was after a good few other players, but they didn't want to come to Newcastle, so the only guys that were left were Visser, and they paid 55 million. That was a panic buy, mate. Definitely, it's not a good signing.
But,
but
you can't just you have to make them signings work somehow.
Yeah, I think it is.
You can't afford for them to just be fall by the wayside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Newcastle can't afford for that to happen.
He's kind of fallen off a cliff, Bolton, I think, because obviously his confidence is shot for whatever reason. But he did start off pretty bright. He was quite good. He did look pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know what I have to do. But fair enough on Eddie Howe tonight, calling players out, calling defending and all that sort of stuff. You know, he could have just done the normal cliche stuff before. We should have done this better and all the stuff that he normally says. So fair enough. Fair play to him for that tonight.
I have to say, I thought Lewis Hall first half was outrageous. He's England's best left back. He's up and down. He's got quality. His link-up play. You know, he had a hand in at least a couple of goals. Might have had more. I can't remember that. But he was excellent again, Lewis Hall.
He's great. He's playing amazingly. So good talent for the future.
I when we were watching it, I was sitting there with the producer and Jay, and I'm saying it's a sort of signing, you know, that it wouldn't surprise me if he goes. No disrespect to Newcastle, but like an elite Champions League team. I think he's that. I think the next step for him is going to be a top club, like an elite club.
No,
you could see him going there. Yeah, you could see him going somewhere like that and probably stay in it.
But if Newcastle want to be an elite club, you have to
that's the problem. That's the issue you're saying. I'm talking about an elite Champions League side.
Real Madrid.
I think he's that good. He is. Every time I see him play, he gets better.
He
gets better. And you think of Liverpool signed Kirkes, right? He's so much better than Kirkes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Lewis Hall.
Yeah, definitely. No, it'd be good. It'd be good future for England anyway. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Nick. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Joseph. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Joe.
Hello.
Hi, Joe.
How are we?
Oh, Joe's not the best line, bud.
Your line's not great.
Joseph.
Joe.
4-0. We absolutely dismantled them.
Right.
Dismantled them. 4-0. Made them look ordinary. Welcome to Liverpool.
What are you on about, mate?
Welcome to Liverpool. We made them look ordinary, Cundy. Ordinary.
Well, they are ordinary.
They're not. They're like they are up there. They've done really, really well. And we've actually dismantled them today.
What happened at the weekend against Spurs?
Don't get me wrong, I want us to be able to do that again and again and again, but today we did the job.
What happened against Wolves away?
Not dropped them.
Yeah. I mean, you use the word dismantled, right?
We did, though.
Oh, come off. Joseph.
We did.
Joseph, right?
We did.
Good team, Liverpool.
Am I lying?
No, but it's the choice of word. Come on, use another word. You beat a poor side.
Slapped? Is that what?
Yeah, give a poor side a good slapping. Dismantled.
I think we've made them look
team, Galatasaray, though.
Say again?
We've made them look like a simple team today. We made it look good. The boys have played well, and I think Slot took the handbrake off today. I hope he does it again and again and again.
Well, what doesn't he then? What doesn't he? Why do you play like a bunch of pensioners? Because that's the. You are. It's like an old people's home's just come out to play football the way you tack.
Yeah, you are completely right. We're on our way back today. We go up there a lot, and you are completely right. But today we've got to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, but it's the terminology. Dismantle. I mean,
dismantle.
No, they did, mate. They dismantled. I agree with Joe on that one, mate. They did.
Well, okay. Listen, Wolves dismantled you then.
Oh,
I know because they.
I'm not going to confirm, and I'm not.
What's your problem with dismantle?
Dismantled. I mean,
can we just stay with the present, the here and now?
Yeah.
And we're driving back.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
Yeah.
I want them to do it again.
No.
The problem that I have, and this is a question for you, and this is the question that I pose to a lot of people. Imagine if Slot wins the Champions League.
Yeah.
Does he keep his job?
Well, yeah, obviously, of course he does. I mean, what do you mean? You win the Premier League and the Champions League in the next season? Yeah, of course you keep your job.
Is he going to dismantle the Champions League, is he?
Yeah, but I just don't like his style of management.
Well, what about his dismantled teams tonight?
Definitely pedestrian, but however, today we've dismantled them.
Yeah. Joe, listen, thanks for your call.
Dismantled. I mean, I've seen Liverpool dismantle teams, right?
Yeah.
I've seen.
Well, PSG dismantled you last night.
They dismantled us, yeah. That's fair, right?
Yeah.
This Liverpool, and they dismantled. I mean, Klopp's teams, Slot's teams don't dismantle teams. They don't. They're just not that way built. They do it in a slow, methodical process. Boring.
Not tonight though. Dismantled.
Dismantled. Do me a favour.
No.
No.
Not having it.
No, I'm not having it. They beat. Not even sure. I remember Galatasaray getting in Liverpool's final third.
No,
no, come on.
There was a point when we were watching the game, it was like, I've not seen Alisson.
No.
For ages.
Dismantled. They kid themselves, fans, don't they? Come out some rubbish, don't they? he's lying to himself, isn't he? Joseph's going to go to his mates. He's going to go to his mates tomorrow and go, by the way, Liverpool, we dismantled them. Everyone didn't see it. You think it was the greatest performance ever.
That's a good team. Good performance.
My secret tactic.